Dave McCarthy, morning to you. There's a little bit of confusion over Vodafone Shares. What's going on there?
Basically, there are tens of thousands of people who have Vodafone shares in this country, and the reason they, as you probably know, that they have them is because they were originally Eircom shareholders, right? So these are the people who still have holdings as a result of their original investment in Eircom in Vodafone. What's happening is that Vodafone sold its stake in Verizon, the big American carrier, and they are now giving back cash and a mixture of shares to the Vodafone shareholders. So in the last few weeks, Vodafone shareholders have got out a form which they need to complete, and a lot of documentation, and there's a lot of confusion over what you should do.
Okay.
And I'll go through the form very briefly in a second, but essentially what's going to happen is you're going to get some new Vodafone shares, you're going to get a mixture of cash, and you're also going to get potentially shares in Verizon, the American carrier. So basically, on the first page of the form, you're asked whether you want to receive a capital payment or an income payment. I believe you should tick the capital payment. Then you're asked, do you want to get your shares in the form of a share certificate or a share account? This is in Vodafone. If you go for a share account, you can sell them cheaper electronically. And then at the back of the form, it asks you, do you want to sell your Verizon shares? And I'm recommending people that they should. Essentially, and this is advice really for the tens of thousands of people who are small shareholders. Most people have a small shareholding in Vodafone. Anybody who has a large shareholding, well then, you know, they need specialist advice, right? But at the end of the day, I think most people should really kind of get themselves out of Vodafone and Verizon altogether, because for most people, it's more of an irritant than anything else.
What the name of God has gone on with gold, Dave?
Well, the reality...
We saw people making vast amounts of money on gold.
Yeah, look, I mean, as I said to you in the past few years, investing in gold, people had this, you know, I suppose, how would I describe, delusional idea that it was safe. When you invest in gold, it's a commodity. It's like buying sugar, coffee, tea, anything else, and it'll go up and down in price. Having this idea that gold was safe because it's gold was delusional, and people just didn't realise that, you know, it was a very risk-orientated investment. It's for people who are very sophisticated, and it's not for your ordinary common or garden investor. So anybody who bought into gold, probably up to $1,800, $2,000 an ounce, is sitting in huge losses now, because it's around $1,250 an ounce. And the message there is, do not invest in commodities. Commodities are a very sticky, risky area. And next week I'll be just talking about the type of risk people should be looking to take on in 2014.
All right, Jim McCarthy and Associates, 566-022. Thank you, Dee, for joining us on this Thursday morning. No more gold.
The final.